Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Aries check-in for 29 September 2022. Before we get started, I just wanted to apologize because I've been under the weather for a while now. And this week just really sort of starting to come back into my own. So actually even having the energy to do readings. So thank you for your support. And I do hope that these readings that I do help you in some kind of way as we're moving through these energies that are very interesting, challenging, and all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Center energy is the chariot. So something moving in very quickly towards you, or maybe perhaps you're moving very quickly. Four of Pentacles is your crowning energy. So either you are holding on to something too tightly, perhaps it could be money, maybe you're budgeting or something like that, or you could be holding back from something, one of the two. Um, Undermining energy is the moon. So are you feeling like you don't know something about a situation, a person, because you do have the King of Cups, which either could be you or somebody else who's involved in the situation. Because your undermining energy of the moon says there could be illusions or secrets or something that's unknown here, that's hidden from you. With the King of Cups, this could be, you are a loving individual, and or there's a person in your life who wants to be a loving individual as well. But the King of Cups is not somebody who shares their cup easily. They are usually very discerning about who they give their love to, kind of thing, because they don't wear their heart on their sleeves. But you do have your Nine of Swords as your outcome energy, which tends to tell me that this has been a long time for you. You've been through some things, and you're still recovering, still recuperating, but you're still standing in spite of it all. Now, with your energy and spirit oracle message, we have thought vibrations, resonant choices, signature signals. So to me, this is a couple of messages coming through here. Really making sure you're choosing what vibration to be in, okay, and really catching yourself if you call yourself slipping. But the other thing too is coming back into your signature signal, your authentic self, who you truly are, and standing tall and true in that. Next, we have ancestors, historical connections and purposes. So you could have perhaps people coming back into your life, or that are going to assist you moving forward, that the ancestors are. Or the other is that the ancestors are around you to perhaps give you some support and insight into the past and why things happened the way they did, as well as the purpose for it. And then you have the Ascended Masters in your last position here with the devoted spirits and specific intentions. And again, you've got people all around you with your spiritual team that are supporting you and guiding you, and they have specific intentions to help you in your life, on your journey as you move forward. Ascended Masters to me are people who are, or spirits who are very, very knowledgeable, very, very skilled, and also they've been around, a minute. They're not somebody who, just came into the fold as a spirit, yesterday. They've been around. They know their stuff. Okay. And this could also mean that you are stepping into being an ascended master, having learned lessons and having, retained the information, along the way. Learn the wisdom, right? Okay, next we have your heaven and earth oracle messages. And it says here soul bond, growth, separation, union. On the card, it says a bond between souls is ancient, older than the planet. Now, also, that brought me back to your historical connections and purposes here, because you know that soul bonds serve a purpose. So let's see what the card says on the back. A deep soul bond changes us on spiritual and cellular level. A soul bond can be what initiates us into alchemy, the path that will lead us to our highest potential. When we experience higher love with another, we experience love beyond words. We realize love is a state of being. It is hard to let go of these transcendental connections because for that moment, we felt love's perfection, our true nature. We obsess and go crazy just wanting to experience it again, not realizing that wholeness is not dependent on being with them. So again, not seeking those things outside of ourselves that we need to seek within ourselves. The longing for your love is also the longing for your full potential and true self. It is what inspires you to grow closer to home within yourself and do your mission here. So do not feel forced to let go. There is a reason you cannot forget the bliss you felt. You cannot let go of a part of yourself. You can only let go of the attachments and programs blocking you from union with yourself and your beloved, which is you. If they are your true beloved, meaning somebody outside of you, your soul bond, they heal as you heal. So stay true to your inner alchemy and open to new life. This love is your birthright. So know if it is your destiny, you will reunite as new beings ready for sacred union. If it is not in God's plan for you to reunite with your twin, then know that God will bless you with something equally as amazing. So this potentially, again, because this is a soul bond, could be a twin flame that we're talking about here. And so if this person is really meant to be in your life, they will be. And if not, God will replace them with somebody who is equally on your level. So next we have polar bear, challenge, extremes, initiate. Polar bears are powerful super souls and come to us when we need to remember we are bigger than the challenges we face. Polar bears can survive in extremely scarce environments because they have thick skin and are masters of being resourceful with food and energy conservation. Call on polar bear when in adverse conditions so you can summon the courage and raw power to stand tall and face the challenges at hand. There is a time to be soft and a time to put on your thick skin. Show your teeth and do what you have to do. With polar bear as a guide, you can make the most of the scarce resources around you until the abundant spring comes. If polar bear walks into your dreams, it's a sign you are ready to reawaken and will experience a powerful initiation. Call on polar bear when you need to find your true north. So your spirit guide could potentially be a polar bear, and so you are asked to call on the polar bear when you need the strength, when you need in scarce times, when you need that that perseverance in your spirit to deal through the difficult moments. And then the last one is the Tao, change, simplicity, balance. The path is not higher or lower. We do not ascend, we transcend. Our true state of blissful being, or the experience of reality as it actually is, happens when we unite heaven and earth within ourselves. Balance and connection is the true path home. When we are one with creation, we are formless, undefined, free of labels, concepts, and can see through the eyes of true perception. We are effortless as the universal current animates us. The universal current is the life stream that moves and connects all things. Birds do not fly, they are flown. Fish do not swim, they are carried by the currents of life. Like the earth over time, we change as we evolve. When we embrace this flow of life, we are weathered like rocks of a waterfall. Once rigid and sharp, we become smooth, soft, and rounded by love. Just like nature, we change, though we remain the same in essence. Just like nature, we are not beautiful in our simplest pure form. Therefore, ascension is nothing more than transcending what is not us. When the impurities are cleansed, our natural state of being is of higher nature or balance. What remains when the mud settles is our real self. Do you feel you have lost yourself and keep trying to resurrect who you were in the past? Know that the true you is not found in the past, but in the present. Even though you cannot feel it now, your core can never be lost, only refined and shaped into a new form of you. A you that is ancient, yet new. A version of you even more you than before. Nothing ever stays the same, only the changing sameness of your beautiful, pure essence. So I do really hope that this helps you, Aries. Much love and light, Lady T.